Have you ever sat down to spend time with God, only to find yourself reaching for your phone or suddenly remembering something urgent to do? You're not alone. The greatest threat to your spiritual life today isn't always obvious sin or suffering, it's distraction. In a world buzzing with notifications, meetings, deadlines, and endless scrolls, one question haunts the modern believer. What if the devil doesn't need to destroy us to defeat us? What if all he needs is our attention? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see how something as small as checking your messages could be the very thing keeping you from the life God designed for you, and how to take back control. When we think of spiritual attacks, we often imagine dramatic events, illness, betrayal, emotional turmoil. But in many cases, Satan prefers subtlety over spectacle. Distraction is his silent weapon. He doesn't need you to renounce your faith. He just wants you to forget to live it. Like a pickpocket in a crowd, he works quietly, slipping your focus off Christ and onto the chaos. The devil knows he can't steal your salvation, but if he can steal your attention, he can stall your purpose. This isn't a new trick. In Luke 10:38-42, Jesus visits the home of two sisters, Mary and Martha. Mary sits at Jesus' feet, listening and soaking up his words. Martha, on the other hand, is busy preparing the house. She gets frustrated and asks Jesus to tell Mary to help. But Jesus replies, "Martha, Martha, you are worried and upset about many things, but only one thing is needed. Mary has chosen what is better." Now let's be clear, Martha wasn't doing anything sinful. She was working, serving, even doing ministry. But her good work was robbing her of something better, being present with Jesus. Story 1, the overcommitted volunteer. Sarah loved her church. She led small groups, organized charity drives, and helped in the nursery. But one day she realized she hadn't prayed or read scripture for weeks. Her ministry became a substitute for intimacy with God. Distraction doesn't always wear the face of temptation. Sometimes it looks like productivity. Story 2, the morning scroll. David, a young father, set a goal to wake up and read the Bible each morning. But every day his hand reached for the phone first. Social media, emails, and news feeds devoured his attention. 30 minutes passed. God got the leftovers, if anything. In both cases, it wasn't evil that drew them away. It was noise. The human brain is wired for stimulation. That's why social media is addictive. It hijacks our dopamine reward system. But on a spiritual level, distraction has deeper implications. We are spiritual beings in physical bodies. Every time we silence our spirits with external noise, we distance ourselves from the source of our peace, God. Distraction numbs our spiritual senses. It's like turning up the car radio so loud that you can't hear the GPS. You're moving, but you've lost direction. Think about your life right now. What fills your time, your thoughts, your screens? Is it endless to-do lists? Is it your job? Is it entertainment? Is it even ministry? These things aren't inherently wrong, but anything that consistently takes the place of intimacy with God becomes a spiritual liability. In Ephesians 5:15-16, Paul says, "Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil." This is not just a call to be productive. It's a call to be intentional. Be still and know that I am God. Why does God invite us into stillness? Because stillness creates space, and in that space, his voice becomes clearer. In a busy world, stillness is rebellion. It's how we reclaim territory from the enemy. If you want to hear God clearly, stop expecting him to shout over the noise. Start silencing the room. Let's talk solutions. Here are 5 simple but powerful ways to fight distraction. 1. Daily quiet time. Start with 10 minutes. No phone, no agenda, just you and God. 2. Create a distraction list. Keep a notepad nearby. When a task pops into your mind, jot it down and return to God. 3. Digital Sabbath. Take 1 day a week to unplug from digital devices. Protect your mental and spiritual clarity. Scripture first. Make scripture the first thing you consume each day, even before coffee or emails. 5. Use the Jesus pause. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, pause. Take a deep breath and whisper, Jesus. It's a reset button for your soul. 6. What's been stealing your time with God? 7. Are you living distracted? 8. Has the enemy lulled you into spiritual sleep, not by scaring you, but by keeping you busy? Remember, it's not always sin that draws you away. Sometimes it's screens, sometimes it's stress, sometimes it's even service. The enemy doesn't need to ruin your life. He just needs to redirect it. You were created for deep, transformative intimacy with God. Not casual acquaintance, not weekend religion, but real, vibrant,